Okay, so a very, very short video about my thoughts about tonight's big final in the 2016 Eurovision Song Contest. I actually totally forgot to make my traditional videos about the semifinals. Yeah, that's too bad. I realized that I'd forgotten when the first semi started, and then I just figured what the hell. Too late. But I'm just gonna make a really short video about the big final now because, yeah, I just really want to make one. I don't want to, like, a total gap in the record for this year, so. I really enjoyed the two semis. The second one more. They didn't shove too much political correctness down our throats. They're probably saving the big guns for the final tonight. I really enjoyed the history of Eurovision sort of presentation for new viewers. I hope the Americans and Chinese and whatever who have been watching for the first time really are enjoying the show. It is the biggest show on earth. And I think that despite the pretty weak lineup, it's a relatively good show. I mean, the show itself, despite, you know, aside from the music, because obviously the lineup is totally out of the host's control. I made some guesses, at least the first semi. I kind of forgot with the second, and I was totally way off base. It's like the worst list of guesses I have ever made in Eurovision, which is weird, but there aren't really that many standout songs this year. It's a pretty even and pretty weak lineup, so I have to blame it on that, I guess. Some of the songs I really wanted to see get through made it. The one that I'm rooting for is the most important one, of course, and they got through, so I'm happy. We did not get through, which I was surprised by. There are others that I think are much worse that did make it through. I think we have a good song this year, but it's weird. Definitely weird. And I think we blew our chances with the fact that our performer did not do any press leading up to the contest. And I understand why she didn't. She's bipolar, she struggles with a bunch of mental health issues, and obviously there's not much you can do about that. But it was a bad choice, and I think we shot ourselves in the foot. But I am a fan of the contest. I don't really care whether we are in the final or not. And as long as my favorite got through, I'm happy, and they did. This year I am rooting for Australia. On the basis that they have definitely the best song. I would also be happy to see Russia win. Of course, they're a big favorite. I rooted for them last year. It was not my favorite song, but my favorite didn't stand a chance, to be honest. And basically, I feel that Russia was gypped out of their victory last year. They should have won. The Swedes should have been disqualified, and Russia should have won. So I was very happy to see that they sent a good song again this year, so that if they win, it will be deserved. Although, I won't be entirely happy because they had a much better song last year, and that's the one they should have won with. So it would be bittersweet. And I want Australia to win. I am totally rooting for Australia. But I was happy to see Russia get through. I think also that their singer could be a sort of an important voice. He supports LGBTI issues. He performs in gay clubs. He could be an important voice. So, fingers crossed for Russia, although I will be disappointed if they win, because I want Australia to win, and I think that they really have a chance. They have a great song, great singer, interesting presentation. Definitely hoping for Australia. There are other good songs too. I really hope Sweden will do badly because their song is so boring. And if they win, I will not be happy. There are a bunch of familiar faces this year. Some went through, some did not. I think that overall, the lineup is so even that it's very hard to guess. That's my excuse for guessing totally wrong. Not totally wrong, but very badly compared to how I usually do. So I'm not gonna say a whole lot more. This is a totally useless, shitty video. Sorry. I'm really stressed out. I have to leave in like 5 minutes. The show is better than expected. And I think that hopefully if they keep up their level from the semis, tonight is going to be a really good show. We're going to hear some interesting music. And go Australia. Vote for Australia. Lineup, like I've said 17 times, is extremely even, but they stand out. Fingers crossed. No, fingers crossed. Good luck, dummy.